Hello, I'm Dan. Love YouTube, it's such an awesome thing. Third most popular website in the world. I mean, everybody goes through it. And like 86% of it is just all comedy and this and that and random things. Super Soap! During this video, I'm going to tell you about my thoughts on things. First of all, let's start with movie industries. They spend $10 million to make high-def Blu-ray film, but the movie's so bad nobody's gonna buy it anyway. Think about all those lullabies in history. I mean, they're all so very sick. Rock-a-bye baby in the treetop. When the wind blows, the cradle will rock. When the bar breaks, the cradle will fall. Down will come baby, cradle and all. I came up with the second verse. The baby's on the ground and he is dead, for the piece of the cradle is lodged in his head. Isn't that sick?
Dance body, dance body.
Peter Pumpkin Eater had a wife and couldn't keep her. Put her in a pumpkin shell and there he kept her very well. First of all, why would you want to keep a wife? I mean, seriously, that's like a slave, which is kind of messed up to begin with. And how do you fit someone in a pumpkin shell? I mean, did he like put her through a meat grinder, or just kind of smoosh her in there and break all her bones, or did he just cut her into a whole bunch of pieces, or did he only fit part of her in there? Did he like decapitate her head and shove it in there? I mean, it's really sick if you think about it. I have a wheel. This one's a tongue twister, so it's kind of hard. Peter Piper picked a peck of pickled peppers, but if Peter Piper picked a peck of pickled peppers, where's the peck of pickled peppers that Peter Piper picked? So wherever Peter Piper put the peck of pickled peppers that Peter Piper picked. How do you pick pickled peppers? I mean, in order to pickle something, you have to like leave it in a jar for a while and just kind of pickles it or so whatever. I don't even get what that means, but pickled peppers. I mean, do you like put them in the jar in the tree with a hole in the cap? In that case, how do you get the cap around them and air shoot it? Or just like no cap and you just duct tape it on there and keep it in? Or actually, I just think you went to a store and went, I picked that can of pickled peppers right there. I mean, how do you get pickled peppers on a tree? It's like physically impossible. It doesn't make any sense. Unless you're like a really smart guy or you just have like this machine that just pickles the whole tree while it's growing. Freaky. Pikachu. Video games are now being very modernized. I mean, 90% of video games nowadays are all about war. And yes, in fact, more video games do promote violence. It has been proven. So why are they still making? I am a cell phone. How you doing? Some of the best video games ever, which were Pac-Man and Tetris, stuff like that. The programming is not even bigger than this cup. I mean, seriously. Pac-Man was originally supposed to be a pizza, getting toppings, being chased by people, but they decided to just make it a round yellow, orange, or whatever, because the programming was way too serious back then. Nowadays it's simple. I mean, how do you make a Pac-Man movie? Of Pac-Man is just this yellow thing going eating really white dots, and it's like pathetic. I mean, come on. It doesn't make any sense. Now on to the subject of superheroes. It's my life. Things are weird. It's my life. Doo-doo! Superman is just way too overpowered. I mean, seriously. Way too much power right there. He's got laser eye. He's got that muscle thing. He got flying. He got super beams, X-ray vision, all this stuff. It's like, how can he lose? I mean, there's only two ways to really hurt him, and that's like red sun or whatever and kryptonite. Two things that are totally rare that you don't even want to bother with in the first place. It's like people like Batman. They have weaknesses. I mean, one of the best superheroes ever, that was Iron Man. That movie was awesome. And like, he's in the Incredible Hulk, so you know there gotta be an Avengers coming out soon or something. Freaking sick. Freaky. Super fun. freaky.
Don't play with fire. It'll hurt you and the environment.
Yes, I'm the genius. I discovered the meaning of life. I mean, seriously. It took me 20 minutes. People have been pondering this for thousands of years. It's not that hard. And if you want to know the meaning of life is